My people, religion is the tool that a group of people, your fellow human being, and for those of you who claim you have faith, you will know that humanity is not alone on the planet. You will know this. Perhaps not, you are not certain in your claim, but you are to be pardoned. It takes my ignorance. I am not to be blamed for my ignorance, for indeed I am a flawed being. However, most certainly, for those of you who claim to have faith, you should be certain that humanity is not alone in the planet. Religion is the tool that you especially you dark-skinned people, and a lack of evidence does not it is not an acceptable conclusion that such an event never took place. If you have no evidence for it, it doesn't mean that it never happened. I, for one, my position is that truth and falsehood, and when I'm referring to falsehood, I'm referring to religion. Truth is the liberator of people's mind. It breaks you from the chain, from fear of the unknown. It brings a certain peace to your heart. Perhaps, most certainly, it liberates your minds. It gives you it allows you to live in the ecosystem in a positive manner. So your interaction with your environment is not of that which you destroy the environment, but rather you coexist. This, and there are more the benefits of truth, but this I'm just giving you a small scope. However, religion is that to which, how can I make sure I live this life for wherever how long I'm going to live for? How can I live this life very, very comfortable? And if a human being wants to live life very, very comfortable, due to the natural inclination of his, and this includes greed, self-absorbance, so you are very, very self-centered. You are your emotion, you are not aware of your emotion. I mean, you are aware of your emotion, but you do not control. You are not disciplined. You do not embody self-discipline to an applaudable degree. So I, for one, is that truth and falsehood and religion, remember, religion and truth, my claim is that it started with dark-skinned people like myself, perhaps not with different hair, but most certainly we are the starter. Perhaps not everywhere on the earth. If there is a section of the earth from whenever the creator, the fashioner of forms, if there is somewhere on the earth that place on the earth has always been cold, is prone to cold weather, my position is there were two lineage of people, and the so-called pale man, or this light of the so-called white man, is of another lineage of human. Most certainly they are human, while the majority of other people of the earth, they were living in a more, you could say, heat related environment. And the majority of us, we have this dark skin thing that helps us with the suns and all that. So that would mean that majority of, either, if you want to say the truth started with an individual of perhaps similar skin tone, and also religion started with similar skin tone. And religion is that to which allows a selective group of people to live the life that they desire very, very comfortable, to make sure that the king is secure in the castle, in those mansions, or today referred to as presidents or monarchs. This is what religion allows that to happen. But the truth brings crumble, destroys that, brings equality. For indeed, all of you people were once absolutely useless. You were a baby, and now you've grown. So it is if we are to logically observe the reality of man, most certainly the elimination of the word superiority has to be destroyed, because all your basis of life, all the stages of life, you all share the same stages of life. From the one that have amasses an incredible amount of wealth, to the one that none of us desire to be, which is the one that has nothing. I'll keep it real. None of us desire to be that one. However, the reality is that we all share the same stages of life. And when you share the same stages of life, and perhaps within your mid section, you achieve what you consider success, it is still illogical to use the word superiority. However, remember, we live in an unjust world. If the one that claims he is superior is absolutely negligent, is absolutely in denial of the creator, of the fashioner of forms, of the bringer of death, the destroyer, the merciful, the one, the unique. If he is in absolutely total negligence of this being, then yes, it is absolutely logical for him to think he is superior. Absolutely. Because the absolute only reason why you should not claim to be superior to your fellow creation is if you are truly conscious to a certain extent, to a certain level, if you are truly conscious of that being. And it should be clear to you people that claim to have faith, if the ones that are going across the earth today that are using any means necessary to achieve their aims, it should be clear to you that those people are liars. They are pretenders. They are hypocrites. They are not true. They are not even 1% of their mind remembers the unique one, the bringer of death, the destroyer, the fashioner of form, the one to which there is no order. So all you people that claim to have faith, and yet you choose to find comfort amongst those people that you clearly, if you observe their footsteps, you will know the logical conclusion to come to derive is that yes, these people are liars. However, if you dark-skinned people do not come to this conclusion, what does this make you?